Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to OttoEx. Right in front of me we have an iconic classic. This is a 1987 Sprinter Trueno. These were made in Japan by Toyota from 84 to 87. So this is the final model year. We've got the 4AGE engine, which was Toyota's flagship engine for the 80s. As far as sports coupes went. It's the blue top variety. This one features 15-inch Tom's wheels, Tom's racing wheels all around, which are a little bit on the rare side. They suit the car nicely, being in white. This car is finished in a two-tone black-white, otherwise known as the Panda paint finish. This is the Apex trim, so one of the upper model trims. And this car is kitted out very nicely. It's tastefully modified, but not heavily so. It doesn't appear to have been raced. There's no roll cage. They didn't gut it. This is the coupe. These came in a two-door coupe or a two-door hatchback. And they've really gained quite a cult following in recent years. Featured in Initial D, popular street racing anime series, and they really were some of the pioneering vehicles of the drift scene, or touge as it's known in Japan. This was sourced from Japan. It was well kept there by its owner before us. It has 122,000 original kilometers, which is rare for these because a lot of them have been used up, abused, tracked, drifted by now. This one appears to have been kept indoors, lightly modified by its owner, who enjoyed it for quite some time before we acquired it. Let's take a closer look inside. So we've got a nearly original interior here. The main difference being this matching pair of Recaro plaid print front seats, which suit the car nicely. They fit the tone and manner and the style of the car very well. If you were going to put Recaro seats, these would be the ones to do it. They have nice adjustments. They hold you really nice and tight when you drive. We've got the original bench in the back. Below me is a Sony 10-disc CD changer, which is paired with the tastefully upgraded stereo head unit and speakers. This car has a fantastic sound system. We've got some nice Alpine speakers installed in the rear here. And as you'll see, this actually comes down. So you do get trunk access. It's not completely cut off like many coupes are, or coupe, as our friends overseas like to pronounce it. We've got the original factory floor mats in the back and up front as well. A very tidy vehicle, guys. You'll also notice an aftermarket steering wheel. This is a leather-wrapped Nardi wheel. It doesn't really show many signs of wear and tear. The leather still feels supple and fresh, and it's again a very tasteful upgrade. Below we have the 5-speed floor shift, which has been modified with a TRD short shifter, so that sits below. That reduces your throw by, I think, 33%. So you have shorter throws. It's notchier. It's a metal-on-metal assembly, so it's a little rattlier. Designed for the more sporty-minded folks, as well as a factory Toyota TRD leather-wrapped knob here that came with the kit. Down here you'll see a very nice Sony C700 head unit. Sounds fantastic. And then we also have a column mounted control stock that controls that stereo. It almost looks factory. It would fool someone who didn't know any better. And again, another tasteful upgrade. And as far as upgrades in the cab, or rather the cabin here, that's as far as it goes. Everything else is bone stock. We've got AC, which blows ice cold. Original gauge cluster here with your fuel, tack, oil, temp gauges. Everything works as it should. You've got your headlights knob here. When you twist that over to lights, the two headlight housings open up, and those will close when you twist it back. This is your wiper control knob, and your turn signal stock is here. Hazards work tidy, no cracks in the dash. The headliner is extremely clean. Both door cards present very well. Carpet floor mats. Everything is well kept and tidy, as most of our vehicles tend to be. Again, we work very hard to source only the best of the best. Granted, we're not producing these ourselves, so we try our best to control quality. The headliner is in great shape. You've got your sun visors as well, and your rear view mirror, and that's all tidy and nice. Without getting too detailed here, I'm just trying to give you guys all an overlook here in case you're viewing this video and you're considering this vehicle for purchase. Some of you may be viewing this video after it's sold. It's tough for me to say, but there's no rust on this car. The rocker panels are tidy. The paint presents itself exceptionally well. There's no significant body damage. It has an HKS muffler as well. That is an exterior modification. Gives it a little bit more of a meaty grumble to the exhaust. No droning, nothing obnoxious whatsoever. Your Trueno badge up front, lower bumper valance. Everything is in great shape. I personally had been looking long and hard for a clean example of a Panda 86 for quite a few years. So I'm very, very happy to have found this one finally. And I'm very excited to finally be offering it up for sale for all you folks throughout the world. If you're looking for a clean 86 coupe, final year, tastefully modified, this might be a good one to consider. Let's take a look in the passenger door here. Just want to show you that all these plastics do not have any weathering. They still present nice and black. So here we are with the sun to my back. Here's the passenger Recaro seat, and also has a seat back release lever. Another look in the rear, and another look up front here, just to reiterate: crack-free dash, tidy interior. There's really no things missing, nothing wrong. Everything works really as it should. Your ashtray is here. Clock is here when the key is on. That works well as well. Shift boot, parking brake handle is nice. Even your little center console storage here is all intact as it should be. So that is the overview of this car. As far as the interior goes, why don't I give you guys a look under the hood, and then maybe we can even start up the engine. Just a remarkable, iconic, eye-catching car. It's really hard to drive anywhere in this without getting attention, whether you want it or not. Just driving it here to the photo shoot location, 10 minutes down the road. I think I got about 5 thumbs up, a few people taking photos. So be prepared for that if you're considering one of these. Rear defroster and your parking courtesy lights are engaged there. So, another thing I forgot to mention, this has Toyota factory window rain visors on both sides. Pieces of kit like that, original TRD, Toyota OEM Plus stuff. It's hard to find these days, and it's expensive when you find it. Alright, so looking in, backside, underside of the hood has all the stickers that you would expect to see from the factory. And your engine bay is tidy. You've got a front strut brace. We have TRD Toyota brand ignition leads. We have a TRD radiator cap and a TRD oil fill cap. This is a magnetic, I don't know if you want to call it snake oil or not, but it goes around a fuel line and it's supposed to keep it a little bit cleaner of a fuel flow. We also have these heavy duty grounds throughout. Engine's been maintained. There's a timing belt change record there. It's had Wacko's long life coolant. This was certainly taken care of. You've got your VIN plate there with your chassis code, your axle code, and all of that. So there you go. Let's close that. Why don't we start it up so you guys can hear what the engine sounds like. You can take a listen to the muffler. So let's do that right now. Also, we have an original Toyota factory key. I don't know if you guys can see that on the video. So it's idling. We'll close the door here. Again, you can hear it's not a very loud muffler, but it's a little bit something over stock. So right down here, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a very bassy, deep rumble. So there it is, 1987 Sprinter Trueno Apex trim. Coupe, Panda two-tone. These aren't growing on trees anymore. They're getting increasingly harder to find, source in clean, original condition. Again, that's something we try to specialize in, so we're happy to have found it, but it wasn't easy. I hope you guys at the very least enjoyed the video and the overview of the car. If you're interested, reach out. It may still be for sale, depending on when we post this video up. These are not for sale videos. These are just simply walkthrough and review videos, just to make that clear. If you guys want to get the latest scoop on our inventory as it goes up, just go over to our website, OttoEx, OttoEx.com. Just go down to the bottom and put in your name and email, and then you'll get the first and foremost notifications, so you're in the loop. But again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, stay tuned for more.